Greetings, everyone. Konnichiwa to our Japanese contingent. I have noticed that we've had some folks checking the show out from over in Japan. We appreciate you guys joining us, and we are going to break it down. Seiya Suzuki hit his second home run as a major leaguer yesterday as a Cub. Granted, still spring training, but we are getting ready. He looks like he is ready to hit the scene in a major way in Chicago. We thank you for joining us. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Let me pull up the screen share here. So this is the play yesterday. Frank Schwindel on first base, and look, man, Suzuki really got a hold of this one. Like he was struggling in his first couple of at bats, kind of getting himself ready, but he really jumped on this pitch. And we talked about it with his home run last week. I'm going to get into that one. I'm going to show that one again. But he hit that ball so hard last week. What was that, on Wednesday? That popped it up, and it still made it out of the yard. This one, on the other hand, was a rope, and you'll see the reaction of the fan who tried to catch it. It put quite a sting into his hand. So here we go. Here's the pitch as Frank Schwindel is on first base. There it is. You see it. You saw. Look at that. Look at that Cub fan. He tried to catch it. Look at him shaking his hand. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. He stung that ball. That ball probably didn't get 25 feet off the ground the whole way, and he put a charge into it. So anyway, very exciting to see as a Cubs fan, and obviously if you are a Seiya Suzuki fan from over in Japan, obviously we can appreciate that as well. So anyway, love having him in a Cub uniform. Happy to see him having the success that he's having so early in a Cubs uniform, and can't wait for the regular season to see what he brings to the table there. So now let's go, and we will stop sharing that one. We're going to bring up, let's see, hang on just a second. Give me a second. Let me kill this one. All right, I'm going to bring up his home run from Wednesday, because this one was really, this is the one I was talking about. It was a moonshot. He hit it so hard that even though the ball went straight up, it still made it out of the yard. So let's take a look at that one real quick. Here we go. It's our man Seiya Suzuki one more time. This time, a little more elevation on this ball. Landed roughly in the same spot, maybe off towards center field by about 10 or so feet, and maybe about 5 or 10 feet less deep, a little more shallow. But you saw how high that ball went. This kid's got power. He's got some bang in that bat, and I'm really excited because he's going to be a permanent fixture in that Cubs lineup, right in the middle of the order for the next 5 seasons. For sure, and perhaps beyond. We'll see if they can sign him to a longer-term deal towards the end of this initial contract, 5 years, $85 million. But the other thing that was interesting, the Cubs were not just hitting that bomb. We also had the monster bomb to walk it off. It was quite the oppo dong from Grayson Byrd. I'm trying to pull that one up. That might be a little bit more of a challenge. Well, just take my word for it. It was a walk-off home run by Grayson Byrd. You know what? I'm still trying to find it. I know I said I was going to chalk it up to not being able to find it, but I'm still going to look for it. Where it may be a challenge that I may not be able to fulfill. But anyway, I just wanted to drop that in, show you guys this. What this kid's got in his bat. We haven't even seen, like, I've seen some of his stuff from Japan. We'll break that down too. I'm going to go into some of those home runs that he hit while he was playing over there in his 38 home run season. Just some absolute monster shots. So there's a lot to look forward to as a Cubs fan. This kid's got major power. The biggest thing is going to be how he adjusts to major league pitching and how they pitch him. and how he's able to lay off of some of the stuff they try to use to to get him off of the off kilter, changing speeds and changing locations, those sorts of things. But he had a little bit of trouble early on, and I've actually been impressed. So what really sticks out to me that is really promising is what you typically see is a young hitter, a hitter who's fresh to the majors or who is coming from overseas. You'll see them get out to a great start because no one knows quite how to pitch him yet. What I saw was actually the opposite. Was he came in to the league and he was kind of getting his bearings straight, and now he has started to figure out some of the pitching that is being thrown at him, and he's made some adjustments. And now you see 2 hits, both home runs, both very impressive blasts, and set himself up to be a really positive addition to this Cubs roster, and giving it a little bit more immediate upside than what it had before making that signing. Because prior to that, it was going to be just kind of going with the lineup that was there last year, adding in Nick Madrigal and Clint Frazier and maybe a couple of other little pieces here and there. Adding that bat to the middle of that lineup really is a game changer. So I'm excited. It's time to go. You know the deal. What are we going to do? What are we going to do every day? We're going to fly the W. You see the logo up in the top corner. But there's my W flag. I can't wait to fly that bad boy. So let's go, Cubs fans. Let's get it. Seiya Suzuki is a Cub, and he is going to be the sensation of Major League Baseball this year. I'm calling it right now. So again, one more time, I want to thank all of our Japanese fans for coming over and checking out. We're really excited to have Seiya Suzuki here in the States, playing at the Major League level and playing for the Cubs. As a Cubs fan, I would love nothing less. So this has been Wrigleyville South. I am Chad, and thank you again for joining us. That's all I got. I don't know. Arigato. Thank you very much to our Japanese fans for coming over and joining us, and we will catch you next time. Peace. We enjoyed it. You have a great day.